Hello, my name is Rakesh and my team members Ajay and Piyush. Now let us explain the architecture of SP assignment 1 and we'll discuss the each entities and the problem. So see, a startup company wants to build a private community app which will allow user to create a specific community and invite other users to join that community. Each community itself a social network kind of things. Like see, the user can send the message to the user, and also the users can discuss the chat, discuss whatever the topic in that, and also the user can send post the messages, post the videos in the community. So this app kind of design in the traditional rdbms technique. So in the traditional rdbms technique would not able to handle that kind of loads, like the millions of users and millions of users hit the request, send the messages, post the messages, and discuss in the group. So the traditional rdbms would not able to handle that kind of loads. So the idea is to design design a architecture, design a app which will scale and process that messages in a frequent of time, and the user feel like, the user feel like, oh, the message is so fast, and it is a kind of user interactive application. So let us discuss the component, and let us discuss the component. So so here the stream processing and analytic assignment. So if you see here the data entities like the user, chat, post, community. So in user, kind of user object is the chat object, and the post object, community object, messaging type. In the messaging type, like direct messaging, discuss group, and the active communities. In direct, we can send a message to the direct users, and also we can send the message to the group and community. And also we can discuss about the component of this architecture. So here a kind of a data source generator component, here the Kafka kind of a data processing layer, and also the Zookeeper, which is a kind of gateway interface, which manage our servers, topics, and other side like the consumers, which consume the data from the Kafka cluster, and then it send the data to the structured DB, in the DB, like and then there are tools like for the visualization of the data, is kind that can visualize the data from there. So let us discuss one by one, and then no, then so so here the Zookeeper cluster. So what the Zookeeper does, it is a kind of, a gateway interface where all the requests would become on the Zookeeper, and that Zookeeper will route the request to their nodes, like on the which node do you want to send the messages. So there are different kind of, the data generator kind of data producer, like the app application, mobile application, and the different kind of client we can say here. And they generate the data, and they send the data to the Kafka cluster, and that data stored in the topics. And then at the other side here, the consumer, in the consumer there's this kind of API, like a Spark streaming, which will filter the data, and as per the need, and we can set the filtering in the Spark streaming, and then that process that data and send and save to the DB. And then the visualization tool can access those data and visualize that. also the application can use that data, whatever the web application and mobile applications. Like so, the Zookeeper is a Zookeeper store all information about the topics and manages the topics. Whatever the data you want to send, you want to update, you want to do anything in that in the server, all the information. But if the node is got down, then the Zookeeper would be able to Zookeeper would be able to enable that node and handle that data, which node is the master node. So Zookeeper can manage all the kind of things here. So if you see the applications like the data source generator and the web application, whatever the interface which user uses, then send the messages, chat the messages, and all the data being processed in the Kafka cluster by consumers can consume that. So if you see here the little descriptions kind of things, and the stories like a topic. So how the data is stored in the topic, as we know that the default is it put in all the partitions. But if you want to put a specific data, see, if you like my key is Rakesh, and I want to process the data through Rakesh channel, then then key is be unique for the source generator, and then all the data would be put on that key. So the consumer also face like that, and process that data, consume that data, and save to the DB, and yeah, we can visualize that data to the users. So this is all about the high level architecture of this. That's it. Thank you.